All right. Hello, you trader nerds. What goes down must go up. And it doesn't matter what the news is. Everybody still thinks we're getting a rate cut this year. I hate to be the first to tell you the rate cut is not coming. And they will not tell you that until after the presidential election. And then the first thing they will tell you is if Trump gets elected, they will tell you, hey, will y'all shut that dog up and get it on the bed or something? They will tell you that there's going to not be a rate cut and then the economy will crash. So that's what's coming. But today, we don't see it. Look at this, y'all. We're up 0.78%, above average volume, and the AD line is just crystal clear going up, baby. VIX is down to 15. It was what 16 yesterday. So there was fear yesterday, but everybody's sniffing the drugs today, and they think that the market's going to go up. Let's look at the big green monster. Big green monster tells us exactly what it does. It serves as support right here, and now it's at the point of control, the new point of control. Where are we going? Well, we're probably going to investigate these areas here, and it may trickle up to the 5270 first, which will be an area of support, or actually an area of resistance, and then we'll probably crowd in these areas in the next 10 days. So I don't see much happening in the next 10 days. Everybody's smoking the hopium, and thinks that the market's going to go up. And I'm telling you, when they figure out that Papa Joe is lying to them and the economy is not so good and that inflation is out of control, this thing is going to go swoosh, baby. Get your hedges on now. So let's see how our little account's doing today. And let's see if I can get to it today. Had a lot of bad weather yesterday. So let's see. Yes, I do. I want a 4-pack of Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Buttercups. Sorry, y'all. My wife was texting me. Do I want a street from the store? Am I breathing? Darn right I do. All right. Hold on one second. Let me take care of this and see how much is in our account today, because they fixed it where I can't share it with y'all. And if I share it with y'all, I have to share and I don't think y'all will get the account number still it, but people on Facebook might. So we are at 187,179, 187,179, and I'm going to move $100,000 more into that account. 187, 189, 187, 189, 187, 189. So we are down just a little bit. Oh, wow. No big deal. 411.24. So let's see what our Greeks and ratios are today. This is how you manage an account. And let's see if our deltas are still a little elevated or not. So here we are at 319, 147. And I will explain to you at the University of Georgia what that means. 319 and 147. What this means is I have 319 positive deltas. That means that my account has the equivalent of 319 shares of SPY. Okay? So I am directionally long. I am a bullish trader. And I just told you that the market's going to crash and go down when they figure out there's no rate cuts coming. Okay. Our theta is $147, which means that on average, I should be making $147 a day. And the VIX is at 15. Let's see what our buying power is today. So we'll go to positions. And here we go. We are at $82,000. Ooh, excuse me. So we are at 43%. Everything looks good. Let's look at our trades and see if anything says that we need to close it. Let me fix this over here. Just show our open trades. Don't have the ones that we've already opened, so we'll just show the blanks. That'll be our open trades. Oh, God. No, that's not what I want. Hold on a second. We want to just show the blanks. Sorry. There we go. Now take them all off and just show the blanks. There. So it'll see if it's an auto close date signal. It'll tell me to close something, but I don't see anything telling me to close them. So what does that mean? Let's put on another trade, y'all. So this ought to be good. So let's do our 111 for the day. And again, I'm going to move $100,000 into this account. So let's see what that looks like. That's going to put me at our position sizing says that I should do one trade a week. So I'm going to keep doing that until I move that money over and it's ready to trade. Okay, so let's just do one a day. So let's go over here. Let's go trade. Remember, we trade the E-mini S&Ps. This is the futures for the S&P 500. And we like our trades being out at 120 days. So we got 111 or 127. So this will be our first 127-day trade. And remember, we're going to sell our little naked put at a 10% probability of being in the money. So that means we've got a 90% probability. Actually, we've got a 93% probability of this trade making money. We have $1,663 of extrinsic value that we will be selling, and it gives us positive theta of $22.35 a day. Our max profit is our max extrinsic value that we're getting, or $1,662. Our max loss is if the E-minis go to zero, and if they go to zero, I'm going to be in Puerto Rico, baby. Yes, I am. And the buying power efficiency, they're going to charge me $8,200 as collateral to put up this trade. So let's see if we can get a little greedy and try for the 33.50. Hey, we got it. 33.50. So we did 4,600 at 33.50. 4,600, 33.50. 4,600, 33.50. 4,600 is our naked, all right, for 33.50. I think that's what I said. And how many days was it out? 127? Yeah, 127 days out. So let's do that. E-minis. And then I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put on some hedges, y'all, because I got a feeling we about to crash. I mean, I don't think it's imminent. It just takes enough folks. First, the institutions will figure it out. The institutions will go, excuse me, Roger, but I don't think we're getting a rate cut this year, and everybody's going to be ticked off about that. And then they'll go, well, why don't we go ahead and get our risk off the table before Joe Blow and the schmoes get their risk off. And then the individual investor will be caught in the crash. Not me, baby. Not Sweet Bobby. Sweet Bobby is smarter than that. 127 days, 4/11/24. There we go. Hey, and I want to check, make sure any of my GTC orders hadn't filled. I don't think they have, but let's look at activity. Let's go 7 days, last 14 days. Let's just see if anything has filled that's a GTC order. Nothing since 4/3, baby. So we already know about that. So I think we're good. So working orders, we got a lot of working orders. All right, so now let's do our put debit spread. You got 127 days. Yep, you can say, oh, Bob told you first that the correction is coming. I think we're going to see a correction of a minimum of 10%. It is coming. So this is 975. Let's bump that up to 965. Let's see if we can get filled here. 55,000 for nothing. Jack squat crap, nothing. All right, let's go up a little bit. Let's go to 970, 975. I don't like to keep that under 10. So we got filled at 975. So that was the 50, 5,000. 50, 5,000. 50, 5,000 for 975. Hum. All right, here we go. So that's in the E-minis. E-minis. So we did one contract of a put debit spread. So we'll call him PDS 22. Puts, and we'll call him debit spread, 127 days, and 4/11/24. Beautiful. Now we need to put those in their group so we can keep up with those, right? So why don't we look at those and go positions, and let's see where we just put them in. ESU4, here they are. So this is naked put 22. Let's group his position so we can see NP 22. And this is PDS 22. All right. So we'll call him, right click, and group positions, PDS 22. Beautiful. Now, let's see if our naked puts, how they're doing, right? That one's at 54% profit, 38% profit, 32% profit. 19 is at negative 14%. Naked put 21 is at negative 1%. There's naked put 22. Let's look at our other ones here. Just see if anything gets to 90 or 95, baby, bring it off. Take it off the table. especially since we're about to go down and y'all know it's coming. Naked put 15 is at 65%. Is that all my naked puts? Guess so. Naked puts. All right, let's put a little bit of a hedge in here. Now, how big should I go? Well, let's see. What do I think? Do I think it's coming today? No, but let's just look at our positions. Let's look at our P&L. Let's look at this first. So here's our little risk graph, right? We make all kinds of money, $9,000 if the market stays here, goes up. If the market goes down slowly, we could make as much as $47,000. So this is what we're playing on. We want the market to slide into our little profit tent. But then we got some problems over here, y'all. We got some problems. You know, you could be down $500,000 if the SP 500 goes down to 375. So let's see what our real risk is by looking at, let's see, where do I go? Cap requirement. Let's go to risk analysis. Let me first go over here to cap requirement, and I do agree, whatever you want me to agree to. Let's just do our ES positions, right? So let's make sure that's all up to date. And then let's look at our risk analysis. Now, this is kind of cool, y'all. This tells us if volatility goes up, and we're normally putting that up to 20, 25%, this is what happens on a 4% move down, 8% move down, 12% move down, 16% move down, or 20% move down. I'm down $293 in a account that is what? 180 something thousand. That ain't good, y'all, if the big drop comes. So what we could do is put on some more hedges. Now let's see what we've currently got in hedges. And currently got in hedges, we've got, let's just say this, we've got 93 shorts, and we've got 168 longs. How about that? So I could see me doing something. I don't know. Let's just play. You want to play? Let's see if we trade. See what this does. Let's pretend we were going to do a big old hedge. It's going to cost a lot of money. Let's go out 120 days or so, 127 days. And if we were to sell something down here for $3, remember our 3-5 hedge? That's what I'm looking at. Let's see what this looks like. Let's say we were going to sell 3 of these, and we were going to do, I don't know, how about 30 of these? Let's see how much this trade would cost. 30 of those. Do 30 of those. And then what about if we bought 50 puts here for 305? Let's see what that looks like. So let's get that up to 50. And I could just type in 50, but it's much funner clicking the little clicker. All right, so that's a 30-50. Now let's see what our risk is to the downside. So let's see how we do this, Bob. How you do this, old friend? Here we go. So see here where it says order legs? That doesn't have order legs. If I put my order legs in, details have been sent to the exception team. How about that? How would you like to have an exception team? Let's see if we got that. I want all of it clicked in. Yes, this is that. And so let's go to cap requirement. Where's my cap requirement stuff? Here it is. Cap requirement. Here we go. We want to do order legs. Darn it, it's not letting me do my order legs. Does anybody know why? Let's try it one more time. Go to positions, cap requirement. I would love to see this with my, let me try to update this again. Update that with Bill. Let's update report. Let's do this. And I want to show the order legs, which would be the 2 orders that I've got in, but it won't show it. Yeah, it's giving me an error, y'all. All right, darn it. Details have been sent to the exception team. Need to restart when that happens? Okay, John, I can restart it, but I don't want to do it. Place it as 2 separate trades. Yeah, you could do that. But let's see what this trade would cost me. Let's go back here. It won't let me do the trade, but it says my max profit would be $2.8 million if it went all the way down. Problem is, this gives me negative 85 deltas, gives me negative 2,600 in extrinsic value. Let's see if it says here what the thing is. No, it doesn't really tell us. Let's edit the order. So what about if we just do I think I could safely say, you know, we've done good this year. We're up $50,000 on all the accounts. Why don't we pay $1,000 or $1,200 to get a little hedge in? So let's do this. So remember, let me write this number down. Y'all write this number down. Let's go back to positions. Let's go to cap requirement. Remember, negative 293,000. Okay. Let me write that down. Negative 293. Where's my darn little pad at? All right, here we go. Negative 293,000. Now let's just see what it would look like if we put this new little thing in. All right, so let's go to trade. We're going to get rid of these, delete that, and we're going to sell these, but we're going to get that and maybe do the 12. Yeah, get that down to 12. See if I got enough buying power to do this one. I should have 13,000 in buying power to sell 12 of those. You know, I may do a little bigger. I think I may do 15, 25, y'all. I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to do 15 and 25. 15, that's 5 tranches. Let's see if we can bump it up to 310 or 315. Now, we've got that much buying power, don't we? Yeah. Let's try that. Okay. Activity. Let's work it again. Let's go 310, 310. Just put me some hedges in. There we go, 310. So we sold 15 29.50s for 310. 15 29.50s. 15 29.50s for 310. And wasn't that 127 days too? I think it was. 127. So we put that on 4/11/24. Always do your longs first, y'all, because if it crashed right now, I'd be like, "Oh God, no! I can't believe I didn't get my longs on." But you know, I'm gambling here. So we're going to call this BSH 18, right? Puts, and this is a short hedge. Okay, so we got those in. So now let's buy 25. So we're going to go ES. We're going to buy 25. That's it'll probably cost us about $1,500 altogether. PSH 18, 2,900 puts. This is a long hedge, 127 days. And 4/11/24. Just buying some hedges, y'all. All right, so let's go do these. So let's go to trade. We're going to buy 25 of these. All right, so quantity. It's so fun to click the button that many times when you're dealing in such large numbers of contracts, 23, 24, 25. There we go. And we want to pay as less as possible. So we're going to try to get them for $295. Lord Jesus, let it fill, let it fill. Here we go. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. See, y'all of little faith. How about that? You pray and it happens sometimes. The Lord has answered the question. So I got in at those for, what was it, 290 something? Wow. Waka, 295. I mean, that's a great field. So let's go put those in, 295. And let's see how much this costs me. Okay. So about what, $1,500, $1,400, $15, something like that. 37 minus 22 or 23 is like $1,400. That's how much that hedge cost me. So now in my hedge, look at this, y'all. I have 108 short hedges and I have 193. You said, well, Bobby, that's got to cost you a fortune. How about this? The overall cost of my hedges has cost me $1,032. Now that is wonderful. How about that? So now what we got to do is we got to put those in their little place. That's BSH 18, and we got to do a GTC order. Remember, you want to close those trades right here. Remember, we got to do a GTC, and anybody remember what we harvest those at? 20 cents, right? So we want those to go all the way down to 20 cents, 0.20, and make it a GTC, good till cancel order, or it will end at the end of the day. So let's do a GTC order for those. Now let's look at our positions. Let's go put these in. This is BSH 18, I believe we called it. Group positions, BSH 18. And now let's see what our little thing is here. Let's see. Hopefully it'll do it this time and not mess up. All right. Cap requirement is 293, but we want to update everything. Price and IV. It didn't really show anything, y'all. I'm not trusting it. I'm not trusting this. Let me go to cap requirement. Let's do this up. Here we go. Now it may do it a little better. Now let's do price and IV, evaluate at 411. I can't trust this thing. This thing should be not 200 and something. It should now be better. Let's see, IV shift 25, still 293. That's not right. That's just not right. It can't be. I mean, because I just put on a trade that should make us at least $1 million if we go, down. And that's not right. All right. All right, guys. So who knows why it's doing that? But I think we've done everything that we can today. So we've done our 111 trade. We've looked at our existing trades, see if any needs to be managed. Everything's fine. And then we put on a big hedge. And look what that did. That brought our deltas at 332. Now we put on a big new 112. So 332, that went up. And our theta went from 147. Now remember, Bertino says this is is fake theta, the negative theta that we just received. But the negative theta on those trades was now 127, and our theta was 147. So that reduced that by 20. Okay.
The buying power went down too.
Yeah, my buying power went down too, didn't it? Wasn't it 60 something now or so?
77.
77? Good. Compared to the 6. So we did good, y'all. This is how you do it. And we're up 1,045 today. We're up 18.7 on the year. I mean, spend a little of that money, y'all. Do good with it. All right, good session, y'all. Hope you have a wonderful day. I will see y'all tomorrow.